Hey guys, and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, we are going to do a shortish route, but just a specialist one, and it is off of the Steam Workshop. So anyone can put this on. It's a wind turbine, and I believe it comes with a center section for the wind turbine. So, we'll hit continue. Now, I am recording this on OBS Studio today, so I don't know if there's going to be any issues or anything like that. Fingers crossed there won't be. And maybe moving all of my recordings over to OBS Studio, getting away from mirrorless action. Case of well, optimization. I feel I've just done a bunch of test recordings and no FPS stutter, so I think mirrorless action is the cause of my issues. So we'll jump right into this. Typical British weather. So we'll get rid of all of that. Those guys are rolling out. So we'll take one look at this scanner again. I don't think I've shown you guys this yet. Pretty sure I haven't. This is my new scanner, S-Series. It's a view. I love it. I really do. So here is the wind turbine blade. Pretty extensive. So it is already good to go. We are away. The interior on this truck is just absolutely amazing. Now once we hit our level 25, I will be upgrading the engine into this truck again to the highest horsepower. We've earned it. I've done a hell of a lot of trips in Euro Truck recently. That was steering weird. I've got to remember this trailer's huge. What way are we going? Alright. So I've had a lot of people ask me about Euro Truck recently, or American Truck, and yeah, I've got many episodes of Euro Truck and American Truck on the channel. It's a game that I've always had on the channel. It's a game that I'll always will. It really impressed me by the number of people that watched the American Truck Sim last week, which kind of surprises me still. When there's a lot of people that do watch them. So as you can see, the Xbox controller is still a little funky. Every time you see the steering wheel really jolt off to the left. I'm gonna have to invest in a new one of them, I think, but I'm not gonna be able to do that for a little while. Plain and simple, I'm not going to be able to. Get off the rumble strips. I can't remember if we get on any motorway or anything like this. What time of day is it? Yeah, it's a good amount. So I am using Grimmy's spring pack, I believe, for the foliage and all of that good stuff. So it's looking like that, and hence the rain. It does rain quite a bit. Get the engine brake going. That's the thing, this trailer's not particularly wide, but it's just incredibly long. I don't think it's that heavy, to be quite honest. I've got a cruise control set up. 32 mile an hour. When we're on these windy roads, I really don't want to be doing too much speed, to be quite honest. I'm really not sure if we do end up going on the motorway. I think we do. I hope we do. And nice gradual turn around here. Obviously that trailer's got rear wheel steering, so it kind of traces where we go perfectly. Bring the speed up a bit now. The van's limit up front will only do 37. I feel that does need to get addressed, like especially on the motorways. But I guess they're kind of putting into realistic laws of the different categories. Maybe they have speed restrictions. I don't know. Really not sure about that type of stuff. So we'll go third person so you guys can see the whole load there. Pretty extensive. Thought we had the cruise on. Guess we didn't. The retarder should have been kicking in. There we go. Now it's definitely on. So I'm using a dash mod as well. That is from the SCS forums. That is by... oh, what's his name? It's not Grims. Begins with P, I think. He does some good stuff. He has got a newer custom one, but it just doesn't look good, in my opinion. He's made it look too unrealistic. So I've gone away from that. And to be quite honest, the only reason I'm using this one is you'll see that the gauge cluster actually has reflections going across it. So it's got a piece of, looks like it has a piece of glass there, or a piece of plastic, where I don't think the in-game stuff does, which is actually kind of surprising. And I am using a Crutch and Barnes sound pack for this truck as well, the Scania S series. I think he's pretty much just boosted the levels, I'm not 100% sure. That is your guess. I don't know. I don't think he's got any sounds out for this yet. The older Scanias he does for sure. I don't know what it is about this truck, this whole setup is how I pretty much had it on the test profile of mine. I just fell in love with it. Kind of like I did the Peterbilt 389, it was just a case of, yeah, that's my truck from now on in. Same principle with this. This is now my truck sort of thing. Just looks so good. Now I'm not one to go OTT with lights or stuff like that. The exhaust going down the side boards there, the protection, I don't like. I'd rather have some exhaust stacks, but the game doesn't support that. Likewise, right now, SCS doesn't support having proper heavy haul chassis on this truck. That being said, if it did, I don't think I would be able to run this maple leaf skin, which honestly would be the breaking point for me on that, because this skin, for whatever reason, and all the different layers on it, I really like. Go outside view again for you guys. It's just simple, clean. What on earth are you honking about? And that's why I kinda like it. Just nice, clean looking. And it is getting darker. Much darker. We may have to do 2 trips. I just realized this is gonna be a really short video. Alright, I need to grab a thumbnail. I wanted to grab a better one, but I don't think I'll be able to. That's actually going to come out pretty nice with that. Oh, you can see the axles turning there too. That's really cool. I like that. I'm not sure what all the saturation stuff's about. I don't want to waste you guys' time because I can't pause anymore. I do. And back behind the wheel. So now we're just coasting down, I think. I kind of wish there was an extra speed on the wipers at times. If any of you know a mod for that, let me know. Because I'd like you've got intermittent, bit quicker, whatever that one's called, and then this is flat out. Either I want this one flat out, or another 4th stage would be nice. The Renault Magnum. Whoa. I usually have one of them in the fleet too, eventually. I'll buy another one-off truck, do a couple of trips, remind myself why I don't like it. Because it's just such a unique looking vehicle. I guess it doesn't look like your stereotypical truck. That's kind of why I like it. Remotely. May do a video on it and, yep, gone. Off to our unlucky contestant. Now hopefully I'm going to be able to sleep. If not, I'm going to have to use the set time command. Should be able to. Because of course doing these trips resets him. And yeah, we're about to go on the motorway. So I will let off the cruise. And slow down a bit more. Come on, turn. There we go. Now, of course, this is going to get up here and then stop. It's clear in traffic when it's stopped. Oh, it's going to be interesting. What does this have on it? Oh, it's just white. Please wait for the rear escort vehicle. Rear escort vehicle should be right behind us. And this is one thing I have noticed with the physics mod I'm using. You can see all the wheels bouncing around crazy. I think it's the physics mod that I'm using off of the workshop causing it. Oh, Royal Mail van. Cool. Come on. Wait for the rear escort to move over. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. I wonder why it's doing that. It wasn't doing that earlier. But yeah, look at the wheels. Weird. Does sound good. Just not that V8 throaty noise. Which, if the sound pack comes out to make that happen, I may. Because if you like, this is my show truck. Front vehicle is going to warn over drivers. Adapt your convoy speed to avoid a possible crash. FedEx. Now I'm moving. I feel it just turns in, it dives in too early. Oh, this is going to be fun with this trailer. This is not going to be fun. Yeah, let's straddle this lane. And slow way down. And put our engine brake on. Now we've got plenty of room. Yeah, you go warn the other drivers. As I gun it now forward. Cops there waiting. Kind of, those lights are purple. Those lights are straight up purple. Engine brake off. Get up to speed. 37. Cruise control on. And that is us again. This has ended up being 50 minutes. Unless we can get a really short trip as a bonus. We'll see. I'm hoping, recording this on OBS, everything's gone smooth. This is running a lot smoother than previous, that's for sure. I moved over before you did, dude. Hot dang. One downside with these do 100% the speed limit. Now what I wanted to do was get a screenshot of coming in here. That'd have been pretty neat. Whoa. And of course we can run all the lights and everything. That truck left. Interesting. Oh, we're not going into DHL. Where are we going? Now believe it or not, with this trailer, I've done this trip before, it makes sense to stay over here. So, because if I cut it too close, it's gonna hit the guardrails. Alright, go to third person. See as it traces around the corner there. Beautiful! Makes no sense delivering here, but alrighty then. Everything's all lined up. Ba-dum. We're good to go. That was a good trip. That was actually a good trip. 17 minutes here. We will call it here. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Let me know if it looked a lot smoother and everything. And was it better quality than the week's previous Euro Truck? When we last did Euro Truck? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to be interested to see. I may actually record a farm sim video on this in a minute and see how that turns out. So, until next time guys, catch you guys later.